Okay, back in biz. Back in biz. So that's a so-called Sicilian. Let me play this rubbish line once again. Yeah, e6 is a good move. Yeah, now I'm supposed to play bishop d3, which is obviously kind of ridiculous, but there are some points to forcing his pawn to e6. So should I go for setup with f3 and so on, or is there something more aggressive that I can do? I don't know. Feels like even though I'm some tempi down on a normal hedgehog, that I'm still doing fine. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, okay, this probably doesn't make any sense. The thing is, like, if I want to go f3, then my bishop on b2 doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, that one should be on e3 then. So I gotta go with something else, but this is just, I think, quite unpromising. But at least he's taking a bunch of time to make good moves, which I think is a good thing, of course. Okay, now I'm gonna go b4. Whenever he goes b5, I'm gonna take it. Go knight d4. Now he feels like he's provoked a weakness, and I feel like I've gained some space. And I think we're both pretty much equally right. Now he's playing a bit faster. He's getting the point. Okay. So I double the rooks, and he's gonna go queen a8, because now I'm no longer protecting e4. I'm gonna go rook e2. He could probably play d5 at some point. It's really hard to make any progress here. Okay, let me just do this to confuse him. That's probably really bad. Yeah, that was really bad. And now I can go e5 though. Maybe I just lucked into something good. So ed, bishop e2, dc7, looks good for me. Bishop d6, then I just take on f3, and I gain the bishop pair, and should be pretty good. This is not a great game of chess so far. Okay. Let me just trade this one. Oh, I missed that c4 is hanging. That's a bit of a bummer. Oof. 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 Okay, rook c1. I'm still okay. Hopefully I can win on time. Knight b2. Getting that pawn back. Rook to c2. It's not going to be able to escape from the pin, and I don't think there are any... Like, you could have gone knight f4, knight d6. No, that doesn't work. And I think the bishop ending here is, at the very least, quite a bit better for me. Oh, that's a blunder. Thank you very much. I go back, a4, there was knight c3, and here I get this. Yeah, I can just go b5. So my bishop is a bit dumb at the moment. I don't think it matters at all. Bishop b7. Oh, that's a tricky move. Okay, let me go over here. I'm gonna break this blockade pretty soon. Or am I? That was a bit dumb. Oh, he allowed me to get everything there. Why didn't I take the chance? Oh, he didn't actually go for just a sec. I'm gonna fix something. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy a rematch. I'm gonna try to play a little bit better because that was frankly not a very good game. Oh, he just went d4? Then you're not supposed to go knight. Whatever, I'll just play g6. Whatever. Like, realistically, I'm just worse. Yeah. So can I go knight? Okay, I'm just lost. Or not lost, but considerably worse. Considerably worse. Now I can make a big e5. Maybe he just let me out of jail there. I think that's probably possible. Okay. Knight f8 doesn't seem to lose. Or maybe it does lose. Knight f8, queen e3, queen e6, bishop a7, I'm losing a pawn. I can go rook e8 after queen e3. That pin is not yet decisive.
Just gonna try to fix the sound. Apparently it's quite low.
It's quite low.
As long as you can see the board.
c5? What's the point? The guy in the background is the IT guy. Oh, this is terrible. Yes, bishop b5. What am I doing? What am I doing? He's playing so many strange moves and I just cannot seem to...
They're asking if IT is better than GM.
It depends on... Stop asking stupid questions. Rook c8, but queen b5. I have to hope for a miracle here. Ay, ay, ay. Really have to hope for a miracle. Like, I just lost everything.
Chess Press discussing the meaning of your username. In their stream.
Yeah, I don't care. More interested in the meaning of life. Is there anything there? 94. No, there's nothing. Okay, let me try this. But obviously, I'm just lost. He has to take on c5. I don't know what he's thinking. Now we got rook b8. Should have gone like a4 and then prepared bishop b5. Now there's a slimmer, or whatever you call it, whatever it is, of hope. Glimmer. That's the word. Okay, bishop e6. I think he's getting a bit nervous. Okay, let me just remove the rook. Never trading that. Okay, bring the rook around. Of course he goes knight d4. Okay, not. Can I flag him, or is he gonna flag me? He's probably gonna flag me. Really quite slow. Oh, that's a shame. He finally took my bishop. Okay, I have no chance. No chance. Okay, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Like, how can I lose to this guy? Like, I gave him 2 pawns with terrible play. Okay. Now I'm just tilted. Majorly tilted. Like, not even a little bit at this point. Oh boy. So bad. I just gotta play fast. I'm not even slow, I'm just terribly slow. What's that? 95 maybe? Knight g5 there was, but then queen g6, and I didn't really see what to do next. Obviously, a basic problem here is that I'm a pawn down, which I gave up for very little reason. He's spending oceans of time, really. I think he must have missed c5. which is a pretty nice dual purpose move in that it takes away, it creates the threat of a b4 and also creates the threat of bishop to c4. Okay, he has to go knight d5, then I think I go ap, and I'm just a lot better. f6, there's always queen h5. Okay, queen b3 now. Queen b3, knight b4, knight c3. That should be over. How the motherfuck did I lose? Okay, I missed knight d4 as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Queen a4. How can I miss knight d4? That is awful. I'm just desperately grasping at straws at this point. He's rather short on time. That's the only real hope that I have. He's also not playing super accurately. No, it might be okay. Rook f7, he probably. Oh, once I'm sort of okay, I blunder again. Knight c3. There's king d7. Okay, still I got hope. Rook c1? What the fuck is that? I mean, I understand he wants to simplify, but now he's just giving me a position which I cannot lose. I'm gonna try and be annoying. He's gonna take this. Okay. King f6, and then he gets the trade. Stupid. Absolutely awful. Okay. This is the last game. Against this guy. I'm gonna play more games, but that is absolutely awful. Oh boy. What's supposed to be the best? Like castles? Queen f5, I think. This guy's playing fast, which is annoying. Should take on d4, right? That's the trick. Queen e6. Yeah, he takes and queen a4. What is this I'm supposed to do here? e6. This is not supposed to be that bad for black, but probably gonna lose it all. Whatever. a6. Rook d1. Queen e5, takes. Rook d1, bishop d6. Should be something for white, but it's not. It's not immediately obvious. And besides, I got a threat of after bishop d6 to take on h2, which would be mate in 2. Sort of overruling other possible considerations. So this is the point. c6 is going to take. Yeah, probably, but whatever. Okay, so he takes. I was thinking f5. Then king e7 comes, and I could run away. Possibly. I'm gonna try. Gonna try. I think probably rook d1 was strong instead of taking on c6. Then king e7, it obviously doesn't have to take. And also if king c7, there was then bishop c6, bc, and then queen a6. So after bishop c6, I would have had to play knight f6, trying to hang on kind of grimly. Maybe it wasn't that bad. Here is, of course, got a bunch of compensation, even if he plays it slowly, but I feel like I'm not getting mated. Rook d7, king f6, queen knight d5, king g6. The king runs, and I feel for now that I'm okay. Queen b7, then he takes, then I go king f7, I think. Next, knight f6, bishop goes somewhere. Well, now that he forced me to e7, knight f6 comes, and then I will be more or less mobilized. Okay, now I think I gotta go queen e2. Now that he is trying to make life more difficult for me. So go queen e2, go knight h6, knight f6 runs into knight d6. As long as I got the knight on h6 instead, then I got the square on f6 for the king. a4, I think, yeah, also rook d8 is very tempting now. I think a4 was just a blunder. Just gonna take on c4. Absolutely no worries there. Rook d5 looks good. Queen b4, and this game is gonna be over very, very soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Trying to be too clever. Oh, I'm short of time. This is actually gonna be very interesting. Whether I can pull this off. Okay, let me try this, and then f4 and play for mate. Okay, I really haven't got time for anything else. Knight f5. And just hope. Check. Another check. Oh. That was unfortunate. Oh, there's the queen. There's the knight. And there's mates. Cool. Oh, that was closer than I thought. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try a new opponent. Oh, he goes for e4. He sees these stupid Scandinavians that I'm playing. So obviously he thinks he can do well against it. Bishop e3. What's the... Oh, and now my bishop should not be on g6, on g7 yet. I think that's the point. Okay, whatever. Bishop g4. So this is obviously somewhat dubious. Quite similar to a game I had earlier today. Like with the bishop pair is always going to be a little bit better. Now I go c6. I didn't want the structure with I should probably take with the knight. Didn't want the structure with where I had to take back with a b pawn. Feel like he's playing this a bit too casually. Now it should be okay. Rook e8 always a good idea to cover e7 in certain lines, since knight knight d5 could come. I got knight d7, I got knight e5. Which one to choose? I'll go knight d7. This is without sugar, if anybody noticed. If anybody asked, that's what I was gonna say. Knight c4. Queen of 2, I'm gonna go e5. If he has to give up the bishop, either of them, I'm pretty happy. Now I'm gonna take on c3. Cannot take on c, but he's got rook b1. Okay, let me go rook e6 instead. Obviously, the weakened dark squares on the king side are somewhat of a worry, but I don't think it's a major one. Okay, rook c6, knight b6. He probably has to take it. Okay, I'll go knight a4. I think he missed that one. He was only anticipating knight c4, bishop c1. But now I'm threatening both to take on c3 and this very nasty fork. Now the game should be pretty much over. I don't even know what rook to take, but it doesn't matter. He's got no counterplay here. Okay, let me just exchange queens. Just to make him resign. Okay. What a fish. What a fish. Thinks he can play the King's Indian against me, huh? Okay, let me see. I'm just gonna get the same kind of hedgehog structure that I misplayed so badly earlier today. We're supposed to go bishop h6, or yeah, why not?
Is this live or is it pre-recorded that they're asking in chat?
I only do live. b5? Is he kidding me? Like, b5, that's a free pawn. Come on, you can do better than this. I mean, I sort of understand the idea that when he sacrificed the pawn, then it's harder for me to castle queenside, but still, I don't think it's any good. So e d4, bishop f6 should be good, and now I'm preventing, or at least somewhat discouraging, d5. So I'm gonna take this one, I think, and I'm gonna go h5. Or I can go rook d1. Okay, I'm gonna go h5. I can also castle queenside. Maybe I should keep that option in reverse. In reserve, it's called. Yeah, this is it. Like, this is why he sacked the pawn. He knows that he's much worse, but he also knows that I'm probably not gonna play this position very well. I'm spending lots and lots of time and not really improving my situation. So bishop d5. Is this possible? Queen h6. Queen h6, king f7, knight d5. That should be good. Yeah, he does the right thing. He takes queen h7 is gonna go king e8. Yeah, knight e4, queen e3, I'm getting mated. It's a bit annoying. Has to be said. Okay, I'm short of time. I just gotta play. I don't think this is a great move, but doesn't matter. Knight f4, I don't think he should. Huh. Yeah, whatever. I'll just castle. I just gotta play faster. King h2, should have gone queen d2, then I would have had to go queen h2. He's so cheap. Or am I losing now? Maybe I'm losing. Oh my god. Okay, rook c1. Last ditch try. Just falling for every trick. He's probably got to take the rook, and then I get to take an f7 and probably winning, but with so little time, I gotta look for a perpetual. Okay, now I take this pawn. Okay, I have too little time. I cannot keep checking, like I have to. Oh, yeah, that's mate. I mean, I couldn't keep checking since I was getting flagged. Okay, I mean, I'm losing to every idiot who challenges me. Oh boy. Oh, c3. That's so boring. That's so boring. He thought I was gonna go. C4. Dumbass. Okay, I'm just much better. Fuck me, this is so bad. A5. Knight d2. What's the point? Just go a4. What am I thinking? Stop thinking. Start doing. It's really bothering me that I cannot play better than I am right now. Okay, bc3. He's roughly counting 1,000,000 pawns down. Okay. Whatever, I can go c5, I can go d4. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just resign. Just admit you made a stupid pre-move blunder in the opening, and then the game was over. And continuing this agony is just a colossal waste of time for both of us. Okay, let me reposition the knight. What do you even hope for in such a position as white? That's the question. Okay, I'm gonna go h6. No shenanigans. Queen d5. Now is the time to resign. This is your last time to resign with some sort of dignity. Okay, he doesn't. Maybe he's listening. Maybe he's listening. Okay, this. Now I should resign. Recognize that this was an excellent move. And then resign. Yeah, you win a pawn. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Okay, c2. Knight f4. Winning the whole world. Okay, one more. Okay, no more of this King's Indian bullshit. Apparently I just cannot play it all there. Okay. This is called the Trent line, named after a terrible chess player. Oh, that's the thing. He goes bishop b4 here. Huh. Okay, let me go a3. Why not? f3. I'm pretending this is a Nimzo Indian. Which it would be if we remove the pawns from c2 and d5. And I have a sneaking suspicion that actually having those pawns on the board is a good thing for him. Go figure. So if he goes e5, I go d and then g5. Winning, as far as I can see, a pawn. Okay, h4, I gotta prevent g5 anyway. It's probably gonna go e5 now. Yep. King f2, not particularly scared of any sorts of, g5, then I just go hg, and also knight g4 stuff should not work. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Should I do bishop d3 maybe? Takes at the very least. Ooh, this looks dangerous for him. Bishop f. Also, bishop f1, queen c5. Okay, it's not so clear. But here I think I'm just better. So he castles, but now queen d4, and my queen is going to be very, very strong there. Also, I'm threatening bishop e6, fe6, f5, and I'm threatening g5 as well. Now that he goes queen d6, I think g5. Takes. My knight is protecting me on f5, so that's not an issue. And it all looks very, very dubious for him. Rook h1, threatening bishop h7. I don't think there's anything he can do about it. Bishop h7, f5, winning a piece, and good night. Okay, that's it. Once again, you can resign with dignity, or you can play on like a moron. Should be something better than fe6 actually. Knight h5 should be good. I just lack imagination. Now I allowed g6. Oh my god. g6, he would have been sort of back in the game. Just terrible. Just terrible. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Thank you. Okay, we go again. Okay, let me play e4, e5. Just play solid chess. Bishop c5. Go c3. Ah, he's gonna go for this, huh? Oh, so dull. So dull. Theory monkey. Should I do bishop g4? Rook c1. I have no clue. I have no clue. Take on c3. Feel like that's a little bit anti-positional. Oh, this has happened in some games, hasn't it? Rook e8 probably shows zero understanding of chess. Yeah, I'm just worse. Or maybe this is what actually had happened in some... I feel like... some Iranian So or something, or... Why am I playing theory? Letting him play fast? Not think? Because you guys all see what happens when he thinks. Then things go south quickly. Should I do now? b5? Is that just weakening? Probably is. Whatever. There's no sub button. Like, I don't want people to pay money to watch this shit. Okay, whatever. Should I just take a5? Trying to get some counterplay, I guess. It's really hard for him to do a whole lot, but obviously I want to win, which is not going to be easy. Okay, let me just move around a bit. Okay, let me play c5 for no other reason than just trying to make something happen. This one, yeah, this is still fine for him. Still fine. Ugh, it's just gonna be so lame. Oh, not AB. I would go knight b4. It's actually playing like, okay, rook e1, knight f3 is the trick of course, but he's actually playing sort of accurately, which is quite vexing. Just desperately trying to get him to play for a win here. Or something, I don't know. Rook a2. Does he want to draw? Probably not, huh? Okay, now I'm obviously a bunch down on time. No, I'm not gonna lose. Oh, that was dumb. That was really, really dumb. Okay,